Hey my virtual besties, welcome back. So today I want to have a Tay Talk, also known as a story time, about my hair journey. But before I get started, I want to talk a little bit about my cousin Kiana's black-owned business called Ionna's Touch. Now, she does have 4 products. So starting with the first one is the organic lip softener. So this is how it looks. Show you guys a little closer. And honestly, this is one of my favorites out of all 4 of the products. I use this mess like every day. It made my lips super soft, super moisturized, and I just loved it in general. I definitely need to get some more, so a 10/10 for sure. Now, the next product is the body oil. So here's how it looks, the body oil. And I love it because it just smells so good and it has like the little leaves inside. For the body oil, the ingredients are grapeseed oil, vitamin E, lemongrass oil, peppermint oil, and leaf. Like I said, it smells really good. I love to use it after I put on like my fragrance or something, and I just put it in like little areas just to kind of add that shine to my skin. So another 10/10 recommend. The next product is the skin softener, and ingredients include shea butter, cocoa butter, almond oil, coconut oil, and love. And y'all, this smells so good to the point where you just want to eat it. Oh, this is how it looks inside. I know it's kind of like messed up in it a little bit, but I've been using it, so what you expect. But I would definitely recommend using this with like body lotion that you already put, like mixing this in with it, because it just smells so good. So it'll like enhance the scent. Once you do rub it in though, it becomes like a oily base kind of texture to it, but another 10/10 recommend for sure. And then the last but not least is the cleansing foam, and ingredients include witch hazel, rose water, castor soap, almond oil, and essential oil. So this is how it looks, kind of like clear see-through. Trying to show as best as I can. For this one's an okay product. Oh, excuse me, an okay product. My skin is really sensitive, so the witch hazel is a no for me, but I will still use it just a little bit with my body soap that I already have. So, but all the products are great for sure, don't get me wrong. Very natural, smells very good. So I will put the Instagram in the description box below, so make sure you guys check out, you know, your black owned small business and support. Alright, so moving on, I do plan to have episodes about like wash days and what products I use on my hair and a whole bunch of other stuff. But first, I felt like I should talk about my hair journey. Around 7 years old, my mom and I started noticing huge white flakes of dandruff, sores, and lumps in my scalp. And you know, as a kid, that can be very like painful, itchy, very irritating, and sometimes I would even scratch my scalp so bad that it would start bleeding. Like I would be so scared to the point it's like, you know, what's going on with me? Like, what is this? Like I just didn't know. I would just scratch and scratch and scratch. My hair was very thin, brittle, wasn't thick whatsoever. It had no curl pattern. It would not move. It didn't bounce. It didn't do any of that.
It don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? My hair, it don't move.
It was just so bad to the point where I started getting bullied at school. Kids would say it was lice, I had bugs in my hair, and even eggs in my hair. And as a kid, you know, that can make you feel bad. Like, little kids are mean. So how I would handle it is I would kind of like fight them. Not even kind of, I would fight them, because who wants anybody talking about them? Because, you know, that's just me. I didn't know what was going on. So it really did make me feel some type of way. So what my mom did is take me to doctors, pediatricians, dermatologists, but nobody knew what was going on and nobody could help. At one point, I started using a prescription shampoo, but that didn't even cure anything and my scalp still felt the same way. But my mama did not give up on me. During my mama's extensive searching, she did find a doctor at Brookdale Hospital in Brooklyn, New York. Shout out Brookdale Hospital and shout out Brooklyn, New York. Now, this doctor was able to diagnose me and prescribe me a medicine that got rid of the itchiness, redness, irritation, and all of it for good. So the diagnosis was Tinea Capitis. According to mayoclinic.org, it is a ringworm of the scalp, a rash caused by fungal infection. Ringworms get their name because of its circular appearance, but no worms were involved. It usually causes itchy, scaly bald patches on the head. Now, I don't have any pictures like of me, but I will insert some pictures like on the screen of how it looks. I personally did not have like any bad bald spots or anything like that. Like I said, it was just very itchy and very irritated. I had a lot of lumps and it was very scabby. Like once I started like itching my head a lot, and I had like open sores and they became like scabs. I'm not gonna lie, I would pick at them because like I said, it would just be so irritated and we didn't know what was going on. So if you guys want more info on this condition, you can go to mayoclinic.org or you could just Google it for yourself. Alright, so now let's get into the cure/treatment of it. So I was prescribed an antifungal medicine called griseofulvin. So what I remember is taking the medicine every night, and it came in a bottle full of liquid. And the best part of it was I got to eat ice cream with it after, because you're supposed to eat it with like a fatty meal or a fatty snack. So I just decided to have ice cream with it because who doesn't love ice cream? And as a kid, I was getting down on it. So I had to take this medicine for 6 weeks, and my mom, she washed my hair with a medicated shampoo. Now this did the trick, and I had no more itchiness, no more redness, no more irritated scalp, none of that. And I felt so relieved. Like that was like the best feeling for me as a kid. Now at this point, after having everything cleared out, my scalp being totally fine and back to normal, I would try different shampoos and conditioners, you know, just trial and error, trying to test things out, you know, to get my curls back popping and just my hair healthy overall. So I would do bantu knots, braid outs, two strand twists, you name it, I would do it. Now, still as a young kid, I would go to the Dominican hair salon every 2 weeks to get a shampoo, condition, and a blowout. Now, if you know anything about the Dominican hair salon, you know everything is hot. The blow dryer is hot, and sitting on the dryer is hot. Everything is just hot. But I would love it because it would give me inches. I would feel like that girl, just finger my hair in the wind, you name it. I loved it. Now, as a teenager, I started to do my own hair more. It was a trial and error thing to see which shampoo and conditioner worked best for me. So at the age of 17, I cut my hair into a bob for the very first time. Now I thought it was cute, you know, I was walking around here like, oh my gosh, I cut my hair after having all my scalp issues and my hair grew really long. I cut it into a bob. And then when I put my hair into its natural curly state, I did not like it. I hated it. I said, why did I do this? Like, what is wrong with me? I was just so young and naive. But then at the age of 19, I cut my hair into a bob again because I just would let it grow, cut it, let it grow, and cut it. And at 19, I finally stopped cutting it for the last time. But to add a twist on top of that, I did color it for the first time too. I thought it was cute, but then people started calling me Napoleon Dynamite when I put my hair into its natural curly state. And right then and there, I knew that I did not want to cut my hair anymore, and I didn't want to color it anymore either. So moving forward, for the last 3 years, I have been working on my curl pattern, like just enhancing it a little more, like moisture, volume, and definitely growth. Now, every 3 months, I do go to the salon and get a silk press. I get a shampoo, condition, treatment, and trim. Now, I do wash my own hair every 2 weeks, and the current products I'm using right now are the Maelle products and the Miss Jessie curls. Now, I will have an episode for you guys to go into more detail about how I like the products, how I use them, what I do to my hair, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So stay tuned for that. Alright, that is all I have for this episode. Thanks for sitting down with me during my Tay Talk. If you like what you see, I would really appreciate if you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.